Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly read. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and we have a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising placement. It's general, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. If it doesn't seem like it's fitting your life, it's probably just not your energy I'm picking up on. So, no worries there. Come back next week, or you can check some of the previously recorded messages, because it matters less when I recorded it than it does when you receive it. So I think you hear the messages you're meant to hear when you need to hear them. So if this doesn't sound like your message, maybe check some of the others. We're going to be reading from the Santa Muerte Tarot, and there are some subtle nuances to the interpretations of the cards that I am not fully familiar with yet. So I'll just be reading from my standard way of reading, and I'll set that as homework for myself to get more familiar. Let's see, what do I need to tell you? 3-ish cards today. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. We've been having a little bit of a disagreement today about how many cards I have time to read. Alright, so let's see what we have for you, Virgo. We have the 9 of Swords coming out reversed. Let me show that to you in the upright so you can see the art. It's quite nice. That 9 of Swords is the anxiety card, right? That's how I always see this card. It's this sense of sleepless nights, and you're overwhelmed. You're sitting up in bed at night because you can't, your brain won't stop, right? You're just thinking and overthinking and possibly feeling guilty about things. The 7 of Cups is coming in next. It looks like you have some good choices ahead of you. You have many different paths you could choose to take, Virgo, and now is the time that you're called upon this week to start to decide which direction you will go. The 9 of Pentacles comes in next in the upright, which is quite nice. 9 of Pentacles in the upright is about, the rewards for the work you've done. You're starting to get paid. You're starting to have a sense of physical luxury around you, and you're justifiably pleased with yourself because you have achieved something fantastic here. So there may be a sense that with that 9 of Swords in the reverse, which I had completely forgotten it was, that you have hope now. That this anxiety is lifting for you, Virgo. That you're starting to understand that your path forward is in your hands. Not all of these options are the right option for you, but you have them to consider, and you won't miss what's meant for you, is the general knowledge here. Whatever choice you make takes you to a nice place where you have some comfort financially, and you don't have to worry so much as you have in the past about paying the bills, which is kind of nice, yeah? Alright, Virgo, let's take one of these Halloween Oracle cards for you as well. See if we can get just a little more guidance from Spirit for the week. Spider. Community and web building. Please pardon the air conditioning that has come on. Community and web building. Let's read the book on that one. Spider. She spins her silk alone in the dark with hope of collection, sticky with dreams, weaving the worlds a wide web of connection. Masses of sticky spider webs make any Halloween decoration complete. The idea of a haunted house covered in the artwork of big hairy spiders is classic horror. Even those of us who appreciate our 8-legged friends still hurriedly brush off those stealthy webs if we run into them in the dark. Although most spiders are not venomous, humans have an innate fear of them. Perhaps it's the fangs or the poison. Perhaps it's all those legs and the way they move. Perhaps it's where they live, often in dark, hidden places, or the way our Western popular culture has demonized them by making them giant, fierce, and man-eating. Some cultures, though, revere the spider in very positive ways. In many Native American traditions, for example, the spider is the creature that gives birth to all other animals and sustains the web of life. The goddess spider grandmother, and there's also a spider woman, is a key deity that brings wisdom, safety, and communication to all the tribes. She created and wove all the stars in the sky and makes soft webs for those that are troubled to rest upon and be supported by. Spiders' webs can be seen as a symbol of connection, not necessarily entrapment. There is a fine line sometimes between a family or community supporting us and controlling us. This card looks at this discernment. It also suggests you review the way you communicate with the wider community, at work or generally with others, and take steps to improve this or do it slightly differently. It also indicates that there needs to be a balance between what you do for yourself and what you do for others. If we give too much to the outside, our strength diminishes and we cannot weave the supporting web for ourselves. So what does this mean, Virgo? What is this saying to you? I sort of sense that this overwhelm that you're leaving behind has to do with you trying to give too much away, and you're being asked now to look at all of the options, all the possible paths forward for yourself, and really consider yourself in that equation, because you have the opportunity now to not only be part of a community, but to be taking care of yourself at the same time. So I think that's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you for letting me read for you. It's always an honor. Thank you to those of you that have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Always enjoy your feedback, and I hope you have a great week, Virgo. We'll see you next time. Blessings.